Dayna, and I am the Buena Vista Branch Manager with Monterey County Free Libraries, and welcome to STEAM Time. Today we're going to be talking all about static electricity and doing 2 fun experiments with items that you can find around your house. So stay tuned and let's get started with our first experiment. So before we get started with our first experiment, let's talk a little bit about what static electricity is. So static electricity is the buildup of an electrical charge on the surface of an object, such as the balloon or even a plastic ruler. So a static charge happens when 2 surfaces touch each other and the electrons move from one object to another. One of the objects will have a positive charge and the other object will have a negative charge. And one interesting thing to think about before you start any experiment involving static electricity is the weather outside. So take a look out your window. Is it cloudy? Is it misty or a little bit rainy? Or is it nice and hot and dry outside? Because if the weather's more humid and it's been raining, it's not going to create as much of a static charge versus if it was really hot and dry out. So look out your window before you start your experiment. So for our first experiment, we're going to be doing a levitating snake. So all you need is a piece of tissue paper, a balloon, or a plastic ruler, and you can freehand your snake onto the tissue paper, or you can create a template and then just trace on top of the design and cut it out. Once you have your snake cut out, you're going to want to place it on a flat surface. It could be a table, or I've decided to put mine on a tin because the tin can help act as a conductor, which hopefully will help the snake to levitate a little bit higher. Okay, so let's try our balloon first. So let's go ahead and give our balloon a nice static charge. You can use your hair, or you can rub it on a piece of cloth or a dish towel or even the carpet. So let's do our hair for about 10 seconds. Build up a static charge on the balloon. I'm gonna do both sides of my hair so at least it's even. Okay, let's try to get our snake to float. So we're just gonna hold it over, see if we can get it to start to lift. And we did! Good job, everybody. Okay, so how about we take the tin away? So let's move the tin. And let's just place our snake on top of the table. You can just coil it around. The smaller the snake, the higher it's going to levitate. So let's try rubbing it on our hair one more time. Rub, 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 rub. Okay, we're gonna hover it over. Let's see if we can get it. And it lifted again. Good job, guys. For our next experiment, you're going to want a water bottle. I have a plastic water bottle filled with water. It helps weight the bottle down. I also have a colored pencil. It could be any type of pencil. I have my dish towel. It could be any type of washcloth, dish towel. You're gonna wanna bring back your balloon, your plastic ruler, and I've added some aluminum foil. We're going to use that as a conductor for this experiment. So what you're going to want to do is place your colored pencil on top of your water bottle, and then I added tin foil to each of the ends. This is going to act as a conductor when I create that static charge. Our goal with this experiment is to get the pencil to rotate by holding the balloon with the electric charge in front of it and using that to spin the balloon. So let's see if we can make that happen. So I'm going to use my hair to create the static, the electrical charge. So rub, rub, rub. 10 seconds is usually good. Rub, rub, rub. And then I'm just gonna hold it in front of the pencil, not touching it, but kind of floating right in front of it. And let's see how much we can get it to rotate. It actually moved. Great job. Next, we're going to try using our plastic ruler to see if we can make that cause the pencil to rotate. So we just tried using the balloon to make our pencil rotate, and now we're going to try using our plastic ruler. So go ahead and grab your washcloth or dish towel And just like we did with our first experiment and the levitating snake, let's go ahead and rub the cloth on our plastic ruler to create that static electricity. And we're gonna see if it can help rotate the pencil. Let's see if it works as well as the balloon. Okay, try holding it in front. I'm not seeing any type of static charge. Let's see, we can even try rubbing it on our hair. The cool thing about science is you can try so many different things to see what kind of results you get. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Are you ready? Nope. So it looks like the balloon was able to build up enough static charge to make our pencil turn. So before we say goodbye, I want to show you one more fun little experiment, and it's a lot like the levitating snake that we did. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my water bottle off to the side. The only thing you're gonna need for this is your trusty balloon again. And we're going to create a little friend out of tissue paper. It could be an animal, it could be anything you like. I usually do this at Halloween time, so I've made a friendly little ghost. And the smaller the better. The smaller your tissue paper shape is, the higher it's going to float. So let's go ahead and place our tissue paper, mine's a friendly ghost, on the table. And we're going to want to build up that electric charge again. And we're going to try to see if we can get our friendly ghost to float. Are you ready? Rub, 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 rub. Rub, 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 rub. Okay, we're gonna hold it over our ghost, and let's see if we can get him to float. In 3, 2, 1, let's see. We did it! There he is, oops, and he floated all the way to the other side of the balloon. Good job, everybody. I want to thank everybody for joining me today for STEAM time, and I hope you had a lot of fun learning about static electricity. Please join us next time for another fun experiment. Bye guys, have a wonderful day.